Eva Trades.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Risk Management Trading Simulator series. Today, we're going to look at the rules. We're going to break down some charts. We're going to do a little bit of trading, and I'm going to try not to fall off this ball. Here we go. And remember that this is for educational and entertainment purposes only, especially if I fall off the ball. You might get some entertainment value out of that. Welcome to Eva Trades. Thanks for joining me here today. And so, as promised, we will take a look at the game book rules and the progress here. So I'm up $1,912, and yesterday I did forget to add a day to this, and I still don't know where December 2nd went. I guess I must not have traded it, so I may have to go back and trade December 2nd. It's mysteriously missing. But anyways, so I'm up $1,912. My goal for today is to make $200. The game book rules are that I'm done if I hit my max loss of $400. I am done if I give back half of my profit after hitting my daily goal. And I won't take more than 4 positions to start the day, and I won't take more positions than my max loss allows. So far, I haven't added anything else to these rules. They've been pretty solid for me, and I've managed to follow the rules for 3 straight days in a row. So these 2 days here, I broke rule number 4. That's why those are red 4s. And for anybody wondering, I had a question that was asked of me, what am I using here for this? Well, this is the website, actually, evatrades.com, but it's actually Google Sheets is what I use. And if I go to risk management, and that's what I use, and then that automatically updates to the website to show my progress. So that's that. So let me push play here. This is the simulator trading day. Obviously, it's Saturday, so I'm not trading in the live market today. There's no magic here. So it's December 6th of 2022. And we have 2 stocks I'm watching today. It's a really, really slow morning, so let's go ahead and I'll just break these down real quick. There's not a whole lot to say about them, really. Start with a larger time frame. Inside bar on the hourly. And so here on the 15-minute, we have an inside bar, inside bar, inside bar. So a very extended tightening range on the lower time frame. You can see here on the 5-minute, we're just tightening up. So a break is coming sooner rather than later. We're trading here below the VWAP. And it's very choppy. So where's my line? That's really weird. Interesting. I think they might have done an update on the platform. This looks really different up here. Huh. Well, I'll have to check that out later. I don't like it, I don't think. Okay, so anyways, we have support down here at 276. We have another support at 279. You can kind of see those on the 1-minute time frame here too. I'll just put my lines there like that. So anyways, bulls want to hold 279 on a pullback here to try to establish another higher low and break through these 2 highs right here. And $3 being the ultimate high to get over. So we're just tightening. We have higher lows and we have lower highs. So which way will we break first? Eventually, we're going to have to get either a lower low or a higher high. So you can only tighten up for so long before you break out. So we'll watch that and see what happens. I would say we're favoring the bears, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bounce. I don't even know if I'll trade today, to be honest with you. Not with these 2 stocks, but you never know if something, maybe we'll see something happen. What does it look like if we draw a line across this bad boy here and another line maybe here? Look how we bounced off of that. Isn't that cool? Love technical analysis. It's so awesome. So I'm not the only one. A bunch of people drew this line. A bunch of people. And then they were all waiting. They're all waiting for the price to come back down to that line, and then that's where they bought. And that's why the price stopped right there. And that is why technical analysis works. Because so many people use it, and you get enough like-minded people thinking the same, doing the same thing, whatever. Yeah, that's what happens. You also have to be aware that if we bounce from here, you'll have like-minded people who want to short the market will be getting in short up on this line here. So that's why it's a good idea to take some profit if you're in a trade here when we get up to that top line. Okay, so minute and a half till the market opens. What to do, what to do. I had another question asked, and I just realized that I had some comments from like several days ago, and I didn't know it. I don't, for some reason, YouTube didn't tell me. I thought it would show up in my, like they have that little notification thing at the top of YouTube, and it doesn't show that anybody commented. I actually was going through my analytics, and that's where how I found out that somebody, I had some comments, and a guy named Terry, he asked if, he asked what this was, so I already explained that. But there was another thing I wanted to show you. What I use here is the on-demand feature, and that's this right here. It's not really paper trading, even though it is fake money. Thinkorswim has another, when you're at your login screen, that's where you can choose to go into the live platform or into the paper trading platform. So if you go into the live platform, that's where you can find this on-demand feature. And it takes you back in time. You can go back in time any day and trade. And then all you have to do is have some kind of a scanner that you can also go back in time and see, okay, what stocks were hot that day, you know, which ones were gapping. Like I like to look what stocks were gapping up first thing in the morning. I could show you. I have those saved in an Excel spreadsheet here. So for this morning, here would be the gap scan for this morning. We had 4 stocks gapping up this morning. Yesterday, we had all of these gapping up. Today, it's just these 4. So not a whole lot happening. I use trade ideas. You have to pay for trade ideas, but they give you, you can go back 3 months in time in the past in trade ideas. So I'm watching this candle range. That's $1.25 on this candle range. That's pretty big. Now it's $1.62. So you see how we came up to that top line. So whoever had gotten in down here took profit up here, and those people who were wanting to short the market, well, they shorted it. And so now here we are dropping down. Oh, that's interesting. Boy, I don't like the way. So we have that second 1-minute candle now. The volume's light, but I'm going to buy that. I'm also going to buy this too. I find it kind of interesting. I wish I would have bought it a little bit sooner. Let's see if we get that bull break through $3 on ANGH. Now maybe I should have sold already. Getting rejected off of 3. I exited for a small loss on GTLB. There's that break right there. Oh, I was going to sell it. And it dropped back down on me, so I didn't. Really hope I didn't miss my opportunity there. Yeah, I was up almost $200 there. That would have been my daily goal. Let's see if we can hold the VWAP. It makes me nervous because we already broke $3 and now we're failing. So I'm probably going to get stopped out here. I like the inside bar on GTLB, so I'm buying it. Okay, stopped out there on ANGH. Missed my opportunity. I didn't sell quick. I wasn't quick enough to sell, and got stopped out on it. So that's fine. So what I'm looking at on GTLB, larger time frame, here is this pivot back here. Oh, and we're failing now. That's too bad. But anyways, we have this pivot back here, 43.16, and I want to see us bounce off of that. Now that's a larger time frame pivot, so we could pull back quite a ways more yet and then recover and close above it. But not looking good for me here. Now, I don't know if this wick was real. That's the problem with the on-demand feature. Sometimes you get these fake wicks. I don't really think the price went all the way up there. I think it would have triggered my sell order if it had. So it makes it kind of difficult to determine what might happen here. I'm just going to hold this, see if we hold the low of day. If we break it, that'll be unfortunate. I'll get stopped out for a $137 loss. Oops, there we go. Stopped out for more than 137. So I'm down $300 almost. So I'm almost at my max loss. One more loss and I'm out. Let's see if I can try to make some kind of recovery with this. With these two stocks, I don't know. I really don't know that that's going to happen. We'll just have to wait a little bit. So I do have the high of day momentum scanner. I have those stocks saved. So this is December 6th. What time is it? It's 6:35. So right at about 6:35, BNGO was hitting the scan, and so was NRG. So I wonder if either of those. I could take a trade here. No, okay. I'm glad I didn't. ANGH. I was thinking about it. It looked like we might hold the support there. So let's see what BNGO looks up. Okay, let's see what BNGO looks like. BNGO. This is going to freeze the platforms. I'm probably going to have to pause this simulator. Yeah, see, everything froze up, so I have to pause it now. And I have to back up the time by a couple seconds. Whoops. So we'll go back 10 seconds. That's kind of annoying, but you know, it's free, so can't complain about that. All right, so now it's all loaded. So I should be able to push play and it should take off and go now. And while that's doing that, I'm going to set up my margin and candle ranges. So BNGO, tightening range on the larger time frame. We are breaking bullish now on it. So I could go ahead and buy it right there. Only once though, I can't buy more than once. And let me show you what I'm buying. See this nice looking 15-minute candle that's starting to try to break out here. So we want to get over 218 and hold. The time right now is 6:36, so there we go. Now our next resistance is up here, and then we have one up here, 226. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get in a second time, but move my stop loss up. There we go. Oh, you know, the 1 minute. I was like, what's going on with this 1 minute? It looks so weird. I was like, I don't get it. Okay, here we go. This is better. So let's see if we can get up to 221 and break through it. Kind of slow to move on this one. I could take half of my profit on this. Or I could be greedy and see if we get a bigger move. Looking for 224. There we go. So I sold half. That 1 minute candle is about to close. Now, can we get the move up to 226? Watching it. Second attempt maybe. See if we bounce off 221. Watching the volume on the 1 minute time frame. So maybe we get a 2-bar pullback here. This 5 minute candle is going to close in less than a minute. So that's something to be aware of. I'll zoom in on that just a little bit. Pulling back pretty good there, but we may get a bounce off 218. I don't like that this 5 minute candle is maybe going to close with that long upper wick. Still have a little bit of time here for the bulls to bounce, 10 seconds. Some high red volume here on that inside bar. Coming down to the VWAP. I may try to get in again. Oops, nope, maybe not. See the bulls buying that dip there. So I did get in a second time, and if I get stopped out, I'm going to be done today hitting my max loss, unless I take some profit quick here. But I'm looking for the low of that candle of 218 to hold. I'm taking half of my profit right there, just to be on the safe side. Move my stop loss up a little bit to the bottom of that candle. And now we're looking for the break through 226. My target is quite a ways up there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I don't know if it's going to hit that far, but that'd be a long ways for that price to move. I would like to get over 226 at least, though. Maybe we get an equilibrium here, so the high of this move is 224. It's very possible we could pull back from here. It's an inside bar on the 5 minute. Could pull back. Bulls would want to hold the low of 218 on a pullback. I would rather see the break, obviously. And there's the break right there. And I'm selling right there for 200 bucks. I didn't feel like I wanted to hold that. So I think I'm still red on the day. We're pretty close to it. Yeah, still red on the day. So BNGO. Breaking that high. We are due for some consolidation, but it is pretty strong right now. So the one thing I don't like about BNGO is how slow it is to get going. I want to look at that high of day momentum scanner again. So the time is 6:42. And let's look at 6:40, 6:37. So Billy, no, that's 6:57. So that wouldn't have popped up yet. No, nothing between 6:37 and 6:57. Wow, what a slow day. I wonder where I'm sitting at profit-wise. I don't mind having a small red day. Minus 185, minus 112. So I'm down $97. I'm going to watch for a drop on BNGO. If we get a big drop, I might jump in that. The 15-minute candle is going to close in 1 minute. Yeah, ANGH looking pretty ugly there on that hourly time frame and the 15-minute. Pretty ugly. I see a lot of sellers on the ask at 227. If you look down here, 227, there's more sellers than there are buyers. 223, 238, 245, 267. I don't entirely trust this Thinkorswim price ladder. There are a lot of hidden sellers and buyers that you don't see here that you would actually see on other platforms. But like I said, it's free. So you can't complain about free. 226, we have 280, 275 sellers. Now 360. So sellers holding this price down. We could pull back. Anything above 218 on this chart is a higher low. So dropping down now. Bunch of buyers there. I'm gonna hop in that, seeing all those buyers. I don't see them anymore. So maybe we'll see. Yeah, see, there they are. So we're stacked here around this area. And here's what the chart looks like. So we'll see if we hold that or do we break through. See that? So 500, 600, a lot of buyers there. So maybe that's where we bounce from. My stop loss is down below the VWAP, down at the price of 219. So yeah, right here. Now what I'd be watching for to see if we're getting a big amount of sellers stacking up. See, there's the chart there. $646. So this is a new 15-minute candle. And I could add, if we come down to the VWAP, I'm going to add right there. and I got stopped out on that order. But now I'll hold this. Ooh, I don't know. That's a pretty big pullback on BNGO here on that 5 minute. But you look at the 15 minute, you see that 218 of resistance. Maybe we pull back to 218 and then we see that move back up. I don't know. It's possible. I guess I could hold on to this and see if that happens. Otherwise, I'll have a $300 losing day. I think if I get stopped out, I might just, I might call it a day. It's such a slow day that I'm really taking on too much risk here as it is. But I am going to try GTLB there. I do kind of like the way that looks. You had that higher low, now looking for a higher high, but being careful, we are trading below the VWAP. It's an inside bar on the 5 minute. We'll see if we get the bull break and a break over that last candle there. Look at ANGH, kind of, it's a bear flag, but well, are we going to fail here on BNGO? Certainly looking like we're failing on GTLB. I'm just going to get back out of it. Kind of a break-even trade there. And maybe it's going to go after all. Yeah, I'll get back in it. That's fine. Definitely want to hold that low. Boy, I really don't like what they've done with my shortcuts up here. I don't like this at all. I say, hey, the platform works. Don't update it. I like it the way it is. You can get used to something and then they go and change it. It's like, why? That's weird. They didn't change it on the other computer. I wonder if something... I don't know. Well, let's see if we get that move up to the VWAP here. GTLB, another 5 minute candle. Looking for the bull break. What we're looking for is a lower high on that 5 minute time frame. Also looking for a lower high on BNGO. A little bit of a, well, it's turning into a bit of a bear flag there. I'm getting out of BNGO, just taking the loss on it. If it looks like a bear flag, it might be a bear flag. And I'm exiting on GTLB. Quite honestly, I can't tell you why I'm really even trying to trade this stuff today. This is not good trading. This is bad trading. So head and shoulders breaking down here. So you had your shoulder, your head, and your shoulder. That's almost textbook perfect. Usually it comes at the top of an uptrend. This is slightly an uptrend on the 1 minute. We had a little higher low and a higher high, higher low, higher high, double bottom, lower high, lower low. So that's your psychology there for head and shoulders. It's a trend change. And of course, GTLB is moving higher, so I could have held that. I just didn't like that pullback. Sometimes when those pull back below the VWAP like that, they'll just drop straight down, and I don't want to take that kind of loss. So I think it's time for me to end it here. This video is getting pretty long. I'm down $261 today, and I'm okay with that. I'm just going to accept that loss, and hopefully tomorrow the market will be better. I can get a little preview of what's coming up tomorrow. On the gap scan, not going to be much better. Only 3 of them. Ha ha ha, no. Well, I'll be a little more careful tomorrow. I don't want to have a 3rd red day in a row. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. We'll see you in the next video, and happy Saturday, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.